Hi, welcome to Julius Bar. Today we're gonna mix a thin pink line. So the Think Pink Line is a cocktail developed by Sean Fennerly, 2015, at the Milk and Honey of Soho, London. It sounds like an interesting variation on a cognac sour. I love cognac, I love sour, and let's get down to mixing this. Let's start with some egg white. Of course, you can use egg white substitutes like aquafaba, or I saw people using like just some foamer in a bottle, which apparently works great. Maybe I should get me some of those, but I always forget because eggs are easy. Then we go on with 5 ml of orgeat almond flavored sugar syrup. That was a big teaspoon. So maybe I'm gonna cut slightly back on the sugar syrup, which we are gonna need in the amount of 10 milliliters. Maybe I'm gonna put around 7.5, tiny bit less than 10, maybe like this. That way it's 2-to-1 simple syrup. 1 part white sugar, 1 part Cocteau, brown sugar from Okinawa, 1 part water. It's crystallizing. I don't know why. Why lately my simple syrup is crystallizing? Is this something I do wrong in the process of preparing it? If you know, let me know. Then we're gonna need some lemon juice. Let's freshly squeeze it. And we are gonna need 20 milliliters of lemon juice. And we finish with cognac, 50 milliliters of cognac, and I'm using this Carte Blanche Cognac Park, very special. I love this, it's good. I'm maybe gonna change the cork because this doesn't look too good. Today let's give this cocktail the full treatment, so I'm gonna do a reverse dry shake. It's sometimes I don't do that. Let's give it a try. So we start by shaking everything with ice. Then we discard the ice. And we give it one more shake. Let's fine strain in our chilled coupe. Ooh, creamy. My opinion of dry shake versus reverse dry shake, which is one of my first videos, was that the reverse dry shake gives you a good looking foam, but it's not quite as good on your mouth as a mouthfeel. But today I want a really good looking foam because next thing we are gonna do, we are gonna put Peychaud bitters on top, and we are gonna need 10 milliliters of Peychaud bitters, but first I'm gonna put them here in this beaker, just to make it easier to pour gently in the middle of the cocktail. And the name of the cocktail actually comes from the fact that a brief amount of time after you've done this process, a thin pink line of bitter should develop right there, between the foam and the rest of the cocktail. Let's see if it develops for real or it's false advertisement. Okay, we are getting no pink line here. It seems that all the Peugeot bidders, they got absorbed in the white on top, and no thin pink line. Well, what the hell, I'm done waiting. Let's drink this thin pink line. Cheers. The cocktail is excellent, really, really good. Great balance of sour, and the Borgia gives it an extra nice almond touch that tastes super good. The Peugeot bitters presence is really faint. I guess my methodology was too foamy, and all the bitters really got stuck there. And actually now, in the place where I drank, you can see now it's developing a tiny bit of line. So maybe my suggestion is don't be so careful pouring in the Peugeot bitters. Maybe pour them in a bit more roughly and it's gonna work. Or maybe just don't reverse dry shake. Give a normal shake, the foam is gonna be a bit less thick and the bitters have more of a chance to penetrate the first layer of foam to then collect in the area between the foam and the rest of the cocktail. Yeah, I really don't think the Peugeot bitters are playing a part in the taste. So you should hang out with me until I finish this. But I'm gonna finish it after the credits. For now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Shake yourself a sour, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers! So the thin pink line, I think he gets his name from the thin red line, and over from which two movies were taken. The one I saw is 1998, The Thin Red Line by Terrence Malick. It takes place in the jungle, I think, of World War II, here in the Pacific Theater. And when I saw it, I really loved it. I saw it when it got released, only once, because it's a pretty tough movie to watch. To me, it really displayed the horrors of the war, more than through the gore of war, through the psychological effects it has on people and lives. Besides that, I don't quite remember anything, but I remember at the time I drew a comparison with Saving Private Ryan, which came out the same year. And while Saving Private Ryan showed all the graphics effects of the war, especially the first 20 minutes, half an hour, with the D-Days and the Allies arriving in Normandy, yeah, that scene is sensational. But I don't think he had quite the same effect in highlighting how terrible war is. Because while it's absolutely terrifying being with those soldiers, the first one of which are gonna get down on the beach at Omaha, basically knowing they're gonna get killed. Once the massacre starts, it really feels like an action movie. Especially after, when the movie becomes kind of an A-Team thing, or MacGyver, that it's really, the movie then it's not very good. And one thing that actually completely made me go like, oh my god, what is he doing? Is at the end when you have the morphing effect between young Tom Hanks and old Tom Hanks. Morphing effect. So terrible. I wonder why. Who convinced Spielberg to put this thing in this movie? And to me, in the end, Saving Private Ryan really has the same effect as a song like Mandatory Suicide by Slayer, which is absolutely terrifying and represents the horrors of war with the screams and the death and the bloodiness, while the Thin Red Line is more of an approach which I compare to La Guerra di Piero by Fabrizio De Andrè, a great Italian singer-songwriter, where the absolute terror of war is represented by these two soldiers meeting alone on an empty hill, and where one soldier just takes a second more to consider the mortality of his opponent, and how, after all, they probably have the same feelings, and he gets shot for that. A different kind of horror, and maybe a more impactful one, at least for me. But let's finish this drink. Let's see what the Peychaud bitters are doing here. Still not getting the full impact. Yeah, the last sip had a bit more Peychaud bitters. Actually delicious. Because they don't come off as sharp as you would think, because they're mixed with the foam of egg white, which round them off. Maybe next time I make it, it's gonna develop a pink line, hopefully.